knew that we would fall in love. I hate to say it, but I told you so. I felt it when you caught my eye, words out deep in my soul. Something in me told me you were mine, and I don't need to know the reason why, 'cause I feel something strange when you are by. 'Cause happens once in a lifetime.
I ain't tryna fight a girl, cause everything is destined. I know we go together like a teacher in a lesson. Why lie, Wi-Fi, we got the connection. You could be my dream girl, page in inception. Something about your intellect and something about your style. And I know it might be weird, we've been friends for a while, but girl, you got me open, consider me a foul. And we don't live in Africa, so why you in the now? I could make you laugh, they're your own, kept a heart. I knew we should have been together even from the start, and I think we should never ever ever be apart. And I'm talking Mrs. Robinson, cause you a work of art, and I just wanna see everything that's in store, because we got that chemistry, scientists report. I know that love is blind, but I hope that you can see that we belong together. Mariah would agree.
I knew that we would fall in love. I hate to say it, but I told you so. I felt it when you caught my eye, words out deep in my soul. Something in me told me you were mine, and I don't need to know the reason why, 'cause I feel something strange when you are by. 'Cause happens once in a lifetime.
I ain't trying to exaggerate, but girl, you got me smitten. Your voice music to my ears, Nas, it was written. I just think the pieces to the puzzle are fitting. Everything you want is exactly what you're getting. Love and honesty, and can't forget trust, and leave that baggage behind, collecting that dust. And when it comes to the bed, well, I ain't trying to rush, but I know what you want. Henny bust a bust side, sexy and intelligent. Every girl is irrelevant every time I'm thinking about you. And yeah, they gon' hate, but baby, why would we wait? In the end, I'ma tell you I knew we will be together when it's said and done. Hey, we will be together, and you're the one. Hey,
I knew that we would fall in love. I hate to say it, but I told you so. I felt it when you caught my eye, words out deep in my soul. Something in me told me you were mine, and I don't need to know the reason why, 'cause I feel something strange when you are by. 'Cause happens once in a lifetime. You got me shaking like a leaf inside. I'm singing with the birds and flying high. I knew it all along that you'd be mine. I just be waiting for the late nights, and now I'm never gonna set you free. I told you, baby, you belong to me. You wrapped around my finger, can't you see? You got the same hold on me. I knew that we would fall in love. I hate to say it, but I told you so. I felt it when you caught my eye, words out deep in my soul.
something in me told me
you were mine, and I don't need to know the reason why, 'cause I feel something strange when you are by, 'cause that was once in a lifetime.
Yo, let me start off by telling you a story of how I met this girl on a snowy winter morning up in a science class, and her smile was adoring, but when I went to hit her up, she pretty much ignored me. Now I know I ain't the coolest cat with it, but I never go to class, girl, except when you win it. And I got the 7 digits if you just give me a minute. She just turned around and smiled, and she dissected a pigeon, but I'm never ever gonna forfeit. No, I don't play football, that ain't important. I know you ain't that boring. Come on, with an ass all the guys stare at, trying to see the thong. They never get it, but girl, I'm never quitting, and I'm gonna be a star, so that life you can live it. And I think about you walking through the lunch line, you getting a salad, I'm sitting at the table cause I'm done with mine. There ain't enough lines to tell you how I feel, but the truth's what I speak, cause the truth is what's real. And all I think about is how to make you notice, and I'm sure there is a way, but I don't know. She only see me when I'm riding around, putting it down, but she don't wanna talk if I'm laying around. But I promise I'ma do whatever it takes to get her. She don't see that I just drive around with the music loud, hoping one day I can take her around. And I promise I'ma do whatever it takes to get her. So I decided to go up to her, nervous as I'm walking through the library, stuck to her, my eyes very cluttered with her, giving me that sex look. Take a seat, awkwardly pull out my math textbook. Yo, girl, I ain't trying to solve equations, but me plus you equal a date next weekend. And I know, man, I ain't got a date to prom, so come on, don't the spitted cap kinda turn you on? And I kinda need an answer, cause I think about you all the time. The situation running over in my mind is fine, but could you tell me, are you with me? I know I ain't the best, but my moms think I'm pretty, and I know you always hear about the kid who got big dreams, but for this rapping shit I even quit the fucking team. So you can tell that I'm a passionate guy, and the friend zone is where I would usually lie. What if I was the cool kid, the athlete, musician, magician, the stoner, maybe the rap king? It doesn't matter what I finally came to see, everything that I was doing, I just wasn't doing me. She only see me when I'm riding around, putting it down, but she don't wanna talk if I'm laying around. do whatever it takes to get her, yeah, get her. She only see me when I'm riding round, putting it down. She don't want time.